Have you ever really stopped to ask what school is for? I mean, beyond the classes and the tests, what is its actual fundamental purpose? Because, the answer isn't just about getting good grades. It's about the very fabric of our society.
And this is the question that really gets to the heart of it all. Is school's job to mold us all into one big, cohesive community, with a shared purpose? Or is it actually a kind of battleground designed to sort us out and reinforce the divisions that already exist out there in the world?
To really get our heads around this, we need to look at it like a detective, using 4 different magnifying glasses. Each one is a powerful sociological theory that's going to reveal a completely different picture of what's really happening inside those school buildings. All right, so let's start with the first perspective, this idea that school is the essential glue that holds our society together. This is called consensus theory, and it's most famously linked to the sociologist Emil Durkheim. His idea was simple. For any society to actually work, its people have to share a common set of values. Things like learning a national history or even just the importance of waiting your turn. This is the social glue, and the number one place we learn it? Well, it's school. So from this viewpoint, school has this monumental job. It's teaching us how to be a part of something that's way bigger than ourselves. In this view, everything from school sports to civics class has a much deeper purpose, to make us feel like we're all playing on the same team. But what if that's not the whole story? Not even close. Let's totally flip the coin and look at a much more critical perspective, the idea of school as a societal battleground. This brings us to conflict theory, a perspective that's got its roots in the work of Karl Marx, who saw society as a constant struggle between the haves and the have-nots. From this angle, the education system isn't a neutral unifier at all. No way! It's a powerful tool used by the dominant groups to keep their advantage. Now, the crucial point here is that the school system isn't some ladder that everyone can climb equally. This theory argues it's more like a set of escalators. Some are automatically going up, and others are kind of stuck on the down staircase, all based on where you started out in life. It doesn't create opportunity, it just reinforces the status quo. And this slide just lays out that stark opposition perfectly. On one side, school is the benevolent unifier, creating harmony for everyone. On the other, it's a rigged system that stacks the deck. I mean, it's the same institution, but when you look at it through these 2 lenses, it becomes 2 completely different realities. But hey, maybe it's not just about this epic clash between unity and division. A couple of other theories ask us to change our focus, to look beyond that big societal battle. Let's explore 2 more theories that zoom in on the system itself, and even on you as an individual. This is functionalism. Imagine society is this vast, complex machine. For that machine to work right, every single part needs to do its specific job. Well, functionalism, championed by a guy named Talcott Parsons, sees education as the master sorting mechanism. Its function is to identify our unique talents and then channel us into the roles, doctor, engineer, artist, plumber, that society needs to keep that machine running smoothly. And finally, our 4th lens zooms in even closer, putting a microscope right on the classroom itself. Interactionist theory isn't really concerned with those big structures. It's all about the tiny moments. Think about a time a teacher's single comment either made you feel like genius or maybe made you doubt yourself completely. That's interactionism in action, the idea that our identity is built, moment by moment, in these daily encounters. Okay, so we've looked through 4 very different lenses: cohesion, conflict, roles, and identity. That is a lot to take in. So how do we keep them all straight and see how they all contribute to understanding what school is all about? This right here is a brilliant tool for locking in these ideas. Seriously, if you remember nothing else, remember these 4 words. Durkheim and consensus theory are about social cohesion. Marx and conflict theory are about inequality. Parsons and functionalism are about sorting us into our societal roles. And interactionism is all about how we form our identity. Cohesion, inequality, roles, identity. 4 words that unlock 4 big theories. And this table is your ultimate cheat sheet. It beautifully summarizes how each theory answers our big question, from their core view of society to the specific job they give to our schools. It proves there isn't one single answer to what is school for. There are at least 4, and each one reveals a critical piece of the puzzle. So the final question isn't which of these theories is right. The real question is this: which theory best explains the school you experienced? Was it a unifier, A divider, a sorting machine, or a place where your identity was really forged? What does your answer say about the purpose of education today?